ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So UCLA's offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's DeMarco. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Looking for some space. It's DeMarco. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they got a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be 3rd down. Now rolling out to his left. On the run here, lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Bruins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Defense has been out there forever. Play number 14 in the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Stanford's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the single back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Oh, what a move. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here's the 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's DeMarco. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And it's UCLA with the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets
got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Motion now from the tight end. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So what a huge call in this game. Wipe away the first down with the offensive pass interference call and back them up 15. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got it. To break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fair catch made near the 45. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for the wide out. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He flips it to the back across the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. It was a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35. Stanford getting set for their 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Final seconds in the 1st half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And the Bruins will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Press coverage now from these DBs. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback keeps the football. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's DeMarco. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Hits into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Bruins looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Stanford. No chance to catch it. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The offense now operating in empty. First down. They're going to throw the football. He slings this one deep down the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. So the offense flexing their group and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has got hit. That's the 4th sack already in his football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. When he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the catch. It's DeMarco. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're left.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Punt team ready to boot it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Gets rid of it on the move. And that catch is hauled in. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Stanford now operating in the red zone. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 34-yard try. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Stanford. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take another shot right here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumbled one step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.